Well, hi Libras, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Libras, let's find out what can you expect to come up in your life. There you are right there is the Queen of Swords, an air sign. And your highest, that's your highest energy card. Wow, and the King of Swords right below the Queen of Swords. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it doesn't resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign or get a private reading from someone you trust. So, Libras, the overall energy is the Three of Wands. Looking out there, holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. There's three ships out there. You can barely see, I'm sure, on camera. But you're waiting for your ship to come in, and you're wondering whether it has come in or whether it's still out there and is coming in. Up in your highest energy, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're seeking the truth. You have your hand out. You have your sword up. It's in self-defense, the sword. It's for your hand is out. You want to speak your truth, and you are seeking the truth through clarity, truth, and clarity through conversation. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius as an air sign. This is you, Libra. And it has to do with the Seven of Swords energy, which is right above that Three of Wands. So the Seven of Swords is deceitful behavior. It's like sneaking around or hiding something from you. But you come out with it, and you're like, what's going on here? You know, you suspect something, so you're coming out with it. Right next to the Seven of Swords is the Fool. The Fool is the energy of living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind. It can be fun and joyful, but what happens is being in the Fool's energy is looking up, not looking forward towards the future. And the Fool usually finds themselves at the edge of the cliff where there is big decision making to have to happen. So, the Fool energy, I think, is kind of your energy. It could be both you and someone else's. But this deceitful energy, this is what you need to talk about. This is what you need to ask about and clarify. So you'll be seeking the truth here. And, you know, whether or not it is from someone who is your ship or not, I just need to keep reading. I have the King of Swords under the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're going into self-defense mode for sure. And this is like Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, another air sign. But it's self-protection, you know. That's the main thing about the King of Swords. And it's like, you better hear the right things from whatever this energy is that you're suspecting, or you're just going to look elsewhere for your ship. Okay, that's just all there is to it, because you're in self-protection mode for sure. This can signify a soulmate energy, that this other person could be a soulmate, but I don't think so. I really don't think so, because this is deceitful energy with the swords. And if this was a soulmate, your whole relationship would be built upon honesty and clarity and conversation. I just don't feel like these are the same energies. On the other side of the Three of Wands, I have the Three of Pentacles under the Fool card. Yeah, maybe they're hiding somebody else. There's three in this card. It's a black card. You might not see eye to eye about how this relationship is moving forward, or whether it's moving forward. So you really, I think you are getting ready to look out over the world and see what else is out there for you, who else is out there for you that can be more clear and honest and straightforward with you. I have the Nine of Wands under the King of Swords. So the Nine of Wands, yeah, you're at your wit's end. That's why you're on guard about this relationship. And you are going to come out and say something about it. But you go from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. So you're going to end this one way or another. I think you're going to end this deceitful relationship here. But I have another half to go. I could change my mind. But the 10 of Wands, that's great. There's no 11. So you're going from the 9 to the 10, and you're going to get ready to drop those wands. And I think dropping those wands is because you're going to seek that truth and that clarity. It's going to allow you to let that burden go that's been heavy, weighing heavy on you. I have the Knight of Cups next to the 10 of Wands and under the 3 of Pentacles. Well, this is a sincere love offer. I think this love offer is on that ship that's out there. Let me, before I say too much, let's take out the second part of this reading. There's always more to the story, isn't there? For Libra. Oh yeah, you're looking out there. Somebody else coming in. There's somebody else. See, next on the other side of the Fool, I have the 2 of Wands. Here you are holding on to a wand of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and holding the World, which is a new life cycle, in the other hand. You're ready to move forward. I think you're leaving that Fool energy behind, and this deceitful energy behind. I really think there might be there's somebody attached to this person who is causing problems in this relationship, and it's all surrounds this Fool's energy. So you're ready to move forward. I got the Death card right next to the 2 of Wands. This is the card for Scorpio, so Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But it's all about leaving the old behind and moving forward. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing. You're going to make a declaration to yourself. You're holding this wand of fresh starts and new beginnings. I think you're just telling yourself, it's like brewing from your feet, coming out your mouth. That you're just kind of telling yourself that you know what you want. And this is not what you want, and you're moving forward. Fresh start, new beginning, new life cycle. I have the 6 of Cups. It's under your new life cycle. And there's only 2 people in this card, not 3, next to the 3 of Pentacles. You know, it feels like there's somebody you already know out there that is coming back into your life. Maybe through social media. Maybe you run into them somewhere. But I feel like that's what's happening when you move forward. And when you run into them, you do have a huge cup of love. You're holding it close, though. You're moving forward from this one. You pull back that cup of love, okay? And you hold it really close to your body. This is the King of Cups. This can be water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be around this reading someplace in someone's chart. But here you are. You're very mature-minded. And you do have a cup that you can hand out if you want to. I feel like you're running into somebody you already know from the past. In this life, you've obviously known them in another life. This is a soulmate card. And probably from when you were younger, sometime in the past. I have the Knight of Pentacles under the Page of Wands and next to the King of Cups. And I feel like this declaration is all about you're holding out. You're going to pull back your love. And you're going to move forward. You're not handing out that love until you know that whoever it is grounded and they're solid and maybe they're committable. This is the slowest moving energy in the tarot deck. It looks like the horse is just standing there, but actually there is one foot in front of the other, and it is bringing a pentacle with it. I have a feeling the soulmate has a pentacle, and it's just been a long time coming. You might have known them. Doesn't mean you were in a relationship. You just might have known them before. I have the 4 of Wands right under the 6 of Cups and right next to this offer. This soulmate's making an offer. I think it's going to end up that you're going to end up with this soulmate for a very long time. Divine soulmate. Union between 2 people. It's like you go from the 6 of Cups to the 4 of Wands. That's like this is much more mature energy. This is young energy. So it's like the beginnings of a beautiful friendship, beautiful love relationship, all from this offer. This is joy and love. This is celebration of joy and love with a soulmate. And right next to it is the Six of Wands. This is a card of success and love. Right under the King of Cups. You're going to be able to hand your cup out to this soulmate. All these wands coming up in the background are about people who see you as a couple, celebrating the love that you have for each other. It can be a card of engagement because of the wreath, but it's right next to a card of can be a card for marriage. So this is a very solid relationship coming in, and I believe they're bringing a pentacle, and you're going to be together a very long time. I think you're going to put an end to your loneliness, because I think you go through a period of just holding back your love, and you go through this period of solitariness, okay? But it's all going to end. It's all going to end with this soulmate. What's on the bottom? The King of Pentacles. What did I tell you? The Knight of Pentacles is now the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they have a pentacle. Yes, they're grounded and solid and mature and stable. Goes right there. That's earth energy. Knight of Pentacles can be earth energy too. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But the King of Pentacles, and this is what you've been looking at. You're looking at the pentacle. You want a solid, secure, and stable relationship. It lands right on the Fool. It lands right on you, holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings and entering a new life cycle. You are moving forward, and I don't think you had the slightest idea that you have there's someone from your past coming in, and that looks like it's going to last a very long time with a lot of love and commitment. Excuse me. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.